My name is Barry Sun, and I'm a head chef in the Volpe Nera, and I come here in 2002. Since the day I arrived at the kitchen, I loved cooking, I loved the flavor, I loved the technique, everything about the cooking. During my career, I work in a lot of restaurants, which is I'm feeling really lucky about that part. I work in a lot of amazing chefs, amazing restaurateurs. We opened a restaurant a year ago, and since the days we opened, we get a really warm welcome from the community. Today I'm going to show you how to make beef tartare with loose roots, crispies, and marinated egg yolks. And there will be 4 parts of this dish. Quantity of each recipe will be on the website. So for the oil, we're going to use 2 types of oil. One type is grapeseed oil, and another type is Szechuan Pepper Oil. I use like an equal quantity. First you need to separate the egg yolks. Everybody know how to separate the egg yolks. Don't afraid to use your hand. Make sure you're not broken them. Then drop to your container. Make sure you leave in the fridge 7 to 8 hours before you use. I'm going to show you how to do the pickled shallot. Again, I'm going to use the Chinese rice vinegar, sugar, and water. And then just drop everything in the pot. And just put on the fire, turn on the high heat. When you make your pickle, make sure all the water are exhausting so you can get all the sweetness from the sugar. When you've been at the boiling, you just pour over in the container. Leave in the fridge when it's completely cold. Make sure the liquid takes longer to cold. Take about 45 minutes this month will be get cold. And for the pickled shallot, you're going to need a banana shallot. Then your pickle liquid this time is cooled down already. Make sure it's super cold. Then you just use a knife and we just slice slowly. Drop into your pickle liquid gently. Next part, I'm going to show you how to do loose crispies. You get this from Asian markets again. You need to make a liquid. So basically, it's a little bit cold water, splash of rice vinegar. Again, just a little bit, so keep the color as well. So first, you peel it side by side. Let's cut the top off. And you drop your loose grease straight away in your water to keep the color. And also you take a little bit starch off and makes the flavor a little bit better as well. And the texture will be more crispy. Leave there about 2 to 3 minutes to get the vinegar and the water exhaust the loose roots. Kitchen paper, just line like this. For deep fry your crispies, make sure always dry out your water and drop each one by each one. Don't try splash everything inside. I'm going to splash the oil everywhere. Okay? And when you do it at home, just be careful. It's not burn yourself. I'm going to show you how to make tartare dressing, and you're going to need fresh egg yolks, three fresh egg yolks. You're going to have a whisk and a bowl as well. So you just top in Dijon mustard. We weighed already how much. We're going to get the recipe on the website again. So get oil in there, a bit ketchup. That's the oil you're going to need in the multiplier. Make sure you leave the oil on the side as well. As the oil, I'm going to use the rapeseed oil to top everything together. Then just start whisk it there. When you can see the oil on the side, when you just stop, keep whisk a little bit until all the oil gone, and start it again. That will be stop your split your dressing. That's it. And then also you're going to need 20 grams of soy sauce add in the end for taste. This is just for seasoning. When you make the dressing, you always taste the dressing. Make sure you have acidity and saltiness inside, otherwise it's not going to work. You just put a little bit of tobacco inside, just drop a little bit. think that's really good, perfect. Just pop it in the side. You don't have to put it in the fridge because this time you're gonna mix that straight away. And for the beef, I use the fillet head, which is good quality and cheaper than actually fillet. Make sure your chopping board is clean. The time of your preparation, leave your beef in the fridge before use. So make sure you slice, try to get each cube the same size as well. Just take your time, you don't need to rush anything. Now I'm going to put the dish together. You need capers and diced gherkins. Just toss in teaspoon each. The dressing, you will base on how strong your beef tartare is. I put an equal quantity with capers, shallot, capers and gherkins. Actually a little bit salt and black pepper. You never season things one go. Always mix sure, then taste again. That's it. Just leave it there about 1 minute to get the flavor into the beef. Now I'm going to show you how to plate the plate. You're going to need some micro herbs, and I just pick out the nice one. I prefer the local made tartare as well. Make sure your egg yolk is broken. That's why I always tell you guys to use the extra egg yolks in case the one is broken. But generally place on the top. Then you have your pickled shallot. You have micro herbs. Drape around. Here we go. That's your fillet beef tartare with crispies and marinated egg yolks.